it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I thought I would maybe journal a bit in my Hobonichi Techo. This is in the A6 size. And I've done a flip through and I need to do another one. I think I left off somewhere here. So I think I'll have to do another flip through soon. But anyways, I thought I would do a journal with me session. I might ramble a bit here and there, but I don't have a lot of time today. I just want to quickly draw something, so I thought I would do it on camera. So today I received a box, and it's called Oisix. I think it's called Oisix. Actually, I'm not too sure of the proper pronunciation, but it's just a food box, and I don't know if it's a weekly thing, but anyways, my husband wanted to try it out, and maybe I'll use this one. My husband wanted to try it out just to kind of help with, I guess, the grocery shopping and things. And they also have, I know in the States they have this service where you can order like a pre-prepped meal, like the veggies are cut and things. And so this box also offers that. They don't have all the veggies cut. For example, in this box today, this was our first box, but it had a set for a Korean dish called bibimbap, where they have a bunch of vegetables, some meat, and it's like poured on top of rice. But anyways, they didn't have all the vegetables cut. The only thing that's, I guess, pre-done for you are the cut carrots, which I guess is a little bit easier, but I still have to cut the other vegetables. It's really not that big of a deal. You just cut them. It's not like, actually the carrots do take a long time. I used to do it with the carrots and things, and it does take up a long time. So I do appreciate that I keep wanting to say orange, but I do appreciate that the carrots are cut in advance. Okay, so I'm totally rambling. I'm not even like doing this journal spread. So let's start. I thought I would kind of draw the items that were included in the box, the Oisix box, and I don't remember what was, I don't want to draw everything, but maybe just a couple of things that were included. I thought I would draw. So they do, I'm using the 005, so the thin ones. They had some carrots, like a bag of carrots they had. There was, I believe, 3 carrots in there. So there's the carrots, and they also had a packet of yogurt. Well, it was a pack of 3. And it was like a strawberry yogurt. Actually, so now I'm going to start rambling, but in Japan, or where I am, we just have like the basic supermarkets. They don't offer many like different flavors. I know back home they have a lot of like different Greek yogurts and things, and different like flavored yogurts. But it's common to find like the plain yogurt here, which I actually appreciate. I appreciate the yogurts that don't have too much sugar. So this one was a strawberry flavor. And recently they started, well, in Japan, or the supermarket where I go to, they started releasing the Greek yogurt. And the Greek yogurt has like different flavors, like strawberry, cherry, blueberry I think is one, mango is another, and then they have these seasonal ones like the pumpkin yogurts during Halloween and things like that. But anyways, this box had a packet of 3 strawberry yogurts, like they're small yogurt cups. So we already ate one for lunch. What else did it include? So in the bibimbap there's the chives, and in Japanese we call this nira. So this one I have to chop up. It's really not that difficult. You just chop them into pieces. They also had the enoki mushrooms, super easy to chop up as well. So actually, you know, now that I think about it, I do appreciate that the carrots are done, because that's probably the most time-consuming part of the bibimbap dish. I'm no expert with bibimbap, but yeah, it's just that part is time-consuming, having to cut the carrots really like thin. And so there's the enoki mushrooms. What else was included in the bibimbap? There were some eggs, but I don't know if they were onsen eggs or not. Let's just... oh, this is a horrible egg. This is a horrible egg. Sorry. Oh gosh. So some eggs, carrots, enoki mushrooms, chives, and I think there was a packet of meat, like ground beef, I think, and it was like packaged in a vacuum seal package. There's something missing. It also had like a pudding for dessert, I'm guessing, and some tofu and nori. So this Oisix box had the bibimbap kit as well as a soup kit. And in the soup kit, you can make tofu, seaweed tofu soup, which is super easy. But I think I'm just going to concentrate on the bibimbap dish. I feel like I'm missing one other vegetable here. Oh, I think there was some kind of... there's something missing, some other vegetable, but if I remember, I'll put it here. And so let's... I want to draw something. Let's write out bibimbap in red. So it's starting to get really hot and humid. It's probably 28 degrees today. It's May, what day is it today? May the 17th. So let's write B. Yeah, it's really hot and humid, and I'm trying really hard not to have to use the air conditioner yet. We're just using the fans. I'm gonna write Oisix up here. This is the Pentel Aquash, and I think the fine tip one. And maybe I'll just write, and I will do some watercoloring here on the side. Lately I've been trying is the word, but I've been trying to cut down on like really bad foods, like junk foods, which I reach for, especially at night after dinner, and I put the kids to bed and I'm awake and working. I just feel like I want to munch on things while I work. So I'm trying my best to cut down on those things. And lately I've been really enjoying, what's it called? Banana yogurt. And like I mentioned earlier, I appreciate the yogurt here. It's not sweetened, it's just a plain yogurt. So I sprinkle like a little bit of the, we use, I think it's sugar. And so I just sprinkle a little bit of that on top of the yogurt, and I just cut a bunch of banana pieces, and it's so yummy. So I've been enjoying that little snack instead of my usual chocolate and chips and cookies and things, which is so bad, but you know, it's like easy. This is the enoki mushrooms, just a beige color. And for the eggs, I'm going to just draw a bit of shadowing. These are horrible drawing of eggs. But yeah, it's getting so hot. I'm not prepared yet for the super humid Japanese summers. I hate the summers here so much. It's so humid. And then this is in green, so let's do that. I don't remember the exact packaging of it, but to add a bit more interest to this page, I'm just going to randomly use blue because I feel like I don't have any blue. I could also add some blue on the page here, but I think I'll just add blue here as the tray that it came in. Although it's probably not correct, it just adds a bit of extra color to the page, which I enjoy. I'm not really drawing for like a realistic drawing, because I know it's really not realistic, but it's more for fun. And here I dabbed some brown, and then I'm going to wait for it to dry, which it almost is, and then I'm just going to add an additional layer of different type of brown on top, so it just kind of adds a bit more dimension and interest to it. Because it is watercolor, you can kind of move the colors a bit. I just want to give it like more of a textured feel to it. And here I'm just going to add some shading because the yogurt cups are white. I don't know if you can see that, this shading there, probably not, but anyways, you can kind of see it. Let's add a bit of shading to that. I also like using, I don't have it with me, something like this here, like a gray brush, so you can add like shadows or shading. It's really simple and easy to do. So you can do that as well. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit more shading here. And let's do a bit of color here. So yeah, I think I will use maybe yellow, although I have yellow here, but maybe like a yellow here and then a green. I just like adding color to the page. I know I'm going to write in these blank spaces, but I just like to add some color, so you can do a blend of both. Sometimes I like to add water ahead of time so that the watercolor just kind of spreads out by itself. But in this case, I just added it directly, the watercolor directly to the page. And if you want to make it darker, you can make it darker. You can let it dry and then add more color on top of that. You can add some stickers and washi tape here as well. So I think that's it for this page. I really like to outline my titles. So for example here, I like to outline my titles. I think it just really pops off from the page and it just grabs your attention. So I think I'll do that. So I think I'll outline here the titles here because they're dry now, and I'm just going to use the 01 tip, and this is a uni pin, Mitsubishi uni pin. I don't know, I like these two brands the most, the Sakura Micron and the uni pin. I don't have a preference. I think this is a little bit wet, so maybe I'll start off with the bottom here. I find that outlining is so relaxing for me. I don't know, like I love to outline, even though it's not, like I'm not doing it very carefully. It's, for the most part, it's usually not, like you can see here, there's already gaps, but I just like the process of doing it. It just is so relaxing for me. So I like to do it often if I'm watching TV or if I'm listening to something. I enjoy this process a lot. I don't know if you feel the same way, or if you have a certain part of your journal process that you really, really enjoy. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you really, really enjoy. Some people like fussy cutting, and for me, I don't like fussy cutting. I try and avoid it, or I end up just tearing the paper. I wish I enjoyed fussy cutting, or I would fussy cut a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not a huge fussy cut person. But I do like outlining, even though I'm not in the lines, but it's just a nice process. So my husband and I were talking about getting either a dryer, because right now we hang dry our clothing and it takes forever. I do laundry almost every day, and it just takes, like, wouldn't it be so much easier if you put your wet clothes in the dryer and then it dries in an hour or so, and then you just fold it and you put it away. I actually love laundry. I love doing laundry, and even though I still have to, like, even though I have to hang dry the clothes, I still love doing laundry, but it would be so much easier if we had a dryer. So we were talking about getting a dryer or a dishwasher, and I personally hate doing the dishes. My husband loves to cook, and he's, I guess, more of a kitchen person. I don't mind cooking, but I hate doing the dishes so much. So I told him I would really love it if we got a dishwasher. I don't think we're gonna do it. We're not gonna get anything, most likely, but we were just thinking about it. And if you had a preference, or if you have an appliance that you haven't purchased yet and you're thinking about, please let me know. And if do you have a preference, do you think the dishwasher is a better choice, or do you think the dryer is a better choice? I wonder. The dishwasher is very tiny though, like it's small enough. I think those measurements were like 65, so it's really not that big. So yeah, I kind of think, does it really wash my dishes? I don't know. But yes, I would love a dishwasher. That would be so lovely. But I don't think we'll end up doing it, end up getting it. So I think that's it. I might add a bit of, like, kind of texture, a little bit of, for the carrots here, just to kind of add a bit of character and dimension to it. Some lines here for the chives, my horrible eggs, and just some texture for the meat. I hope it tastes good, actually. I don't know. We'll see. And these are the cups for the yogurt. Sometimes I like to add like little lines on the titles. Let's see if I can find one here. Did I do that? No. Here, for example, you can see I did some lines just to add something different to the lettering. But I think I'll just leave it here. I might add some washi tape on the bottom and the top. And I think that's it for now for my journal with me session. I think it's probably like 20 minutes or so. But yes, I need to do another flip through for you soon. I love the Hobonichi paper, or the Tomoe River paper, so much. I'm really considering moving into an A5 Hobonichi Techo for a combination of this and work. My current work planner ends in July, or I think in August. So I'm thinking of getting, I don't know if they sell separately the avec size for the A6. Sorry, not the A6, the A5. So I'm considering doing that, but then I will really miss this size. It's so compact and small, and it's not intimidating at all. Like, I just quickly draw some little doodles and I'm finished for the page. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this journal with me session. Thank you so very much for sticking by, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.